Hello children, we are doing the lesson number 23, that is area and perimeter of plane figures. We are done the area and perimeter of a rectangle, a square, a rhombus, a parallelogram and a trapezium. In the next exercise, that is exercise 23C, we are going to learn how to find out the area of a polygon. A polygon may be a three-sided figure, four-sided, five-sided, and sometimes it may be six-sided also, or any other sided. So here there is no perfect formula to find out the area of these polygons. So we are going to divide this polygon into a triangle or a quadrilateral, and then we are going to find out the area of these given figures. So let us start with exercise 23C. I have taken second and fifth question, that is given a figure that is a five-sided figure, it's a pentagon, and you have to find out the area of a pentagon. There is no perfect formula to find out the area of pentagon. So here the pentagon is divided into four triangles and one parallelogram. Can you see it? One trapezium and four triangles. So what we are going to do, we are going to divide this into five different parts, and we are going to find out five different areas. And here we are going to start with the first triangle, that is their half base into height. Base and height we know that base is AE and height is FB. Next we are going to find out the area of the trapezium. Trapezium is both the parallel sides we have to add and then multiply with the height of that. So half into BF plus CH into FH. Then what is the formula to find out the next area of the triangle? That's again half base into height. The next two triangles, so base and height is given, so we are going to use those formulas only. So wherever the numbers are given, you have to replace the sides now. So in the next step, what I have done, half into first triangle, that is 9 into 6. Then area of the trapezium is half into 6 plus 8. Those are two parallel sides. Into the height of that, we are going to take it as FH. Then area of the next third triangle, that is half into 5 into 8. Next you are going to take the down triangle, that is half into 11 into 9, and then plus last triangle, that is half, base is 13, height is 9. So solve that. When you do that, the first is 27, second area of the trapezium will get 70, the next second triangle is 20, the third triangle area is 49.5, and the fourth triangle is 58.5. So if you add it all, so we'll get 225 centimeters square. So area of this pentagon is 225 centimeters square. Let us go to the fifth question of this. Now let us start with the new exercise, that is 23D. In this exercise, we are going to learn how to find out the area of the semicircle and perimeter of the semicircle. Now you know what is a semicircle. Semicircle is exact half of a circle. So what is the area? What is the formula to find out the area of a circle? That is pi r square. So if you make it half of that, that will be area of a semicircle. So to find out the area of the semicircle, we are going to use the formula half pi r square, because pi r square is circle, half pi r square is semicircle. Now to find out the area, perimeter of a semicircle, we use the formula r in the bracket pi plus 2. Fine. So using these two formulas, we are going to find out the area and perimeter of semicircle. Now we are going to do the exercise 23D. First question, in that I have taken the first question, area and a perimeter of semicircle whose radius is 4.2 centimeter. Here perimeter formula I have taken, that is r pi upon 2. Radius is given 4.2, that pi is 22 upon 7 plus 2. When you solve the bracket, you will get 36 upon 7. So children, here one thing you have to keep in the mind, that pi plus 2, always whenever you are doing that, you will get 36 upon 7 only, because the value is not going to change there. into 4.2, you'll get 21.6 centimeter. That is perimeter of the semicircle. To find out the area of the semicircle, half pi r square. Half into pi value is 22 upon 7 into 4.2 into 4.2, you will get 27.72 centimeter square. That is area of the. In the question third and fourth, instead of pi value 22 upon 7, we are going to use the value as 3.14. Fine. So once the radius is given, one diameter is given. When the radius is given, we are going to use it as it is, and pi's value we are going to take 3.14. When the diameter is given, we are going to make it half and then use it as the radius, and instead of 22 upon 7, we are going to take pi's value as 3.14 and going to solve it. So fine. So in the first four questions, we are going to solve using 22 upon 7 and 3.14 as pi's value and find out the perimeter and area of the given semicircle. Here in the fifth question, they are given the area and we are going to find out radius and perimeter. So when the area is given, in the textbook it is given circle, but it's not a circle, it's a semicircle. There's a printing mistake, make it correct. Here I have done it in the book. So semicircle's area is given, that is 77 centimeters square, and you have to find out the radius. So you know the formula, area of semicircle is half pi r square. So semicircle's area is given 77. You have to write it as it is. Half value as it is. Pi's value I have taken 22 upon 7. R square we are going to keep it as it is because we don't know r's value. We are going to find out that. So when you solve that, r square will get as 49 square and then r's value is 7. Using that r's value, we are going to find out the perimeter. What is the perimeter formula? R in the bracket pi plus 2. R's value you have to take as 7 and then find out the perimeter. That I have not done here. You have to find out the perimeter also, children. Let us go to question number 6, children. I'll read it for you. Listen to it. A wire is in the form of semicircle of radius 28 centimeters. If it straightened and bent into the form of a square, what is the length of the side of the square? Here, a wire is taken. It is in the form of semicircle. Fine. And the radius of that semicircle is given, that is 28 centimeter. And the same wire is bent to make a square, and what is the side of that square is asked. Now the perimeter or the length of that wire is going to be same whether it is in the shape of semicircle or a square. So perimeter means the length of that wire which is taken. So we'll find out the perimeter of that semicircle. So we'll get the length of that wire. So perimeter formula r in the bracket pi plus 2. Using that formula, if you do it, you'll get the perimeter as 144 centimeter. So that is the length of that wire because it is bent in the shape of semicircle. So perimeter means length of that wire. Now the same wire is converted into a square. So the perimeter of a semicircle and the perimeter of the square is going to be same, isn't it? Because the same wire is used. So perimeter of semicircle and perimeter of a square is 144 centimeter only, because the wire's length is not going to change whether you keep it in the same shape of semicircle or in the shape of square. So perimeter of square we got as 144 centimeter. So use that in the formula of perimeter square. So you'll get the side of that square. So perimeter of a square is 144 is equal to 4 into S. So 4 is going to divide it here by 144. Side will be 36 centimeters. So when you bend the wire in the form of a square, the side of that square will be 36 centimeter. Let us go to question number 10 now. Here you can see the figure. It is in the shape of a drop. Okay, so there is one triangle and one semicircle, and that figure's perimeter and area both you have to find out. To find out the area, what are you going to do? To find out the area of the given figure, we are going to find out the area of the triangle and area of semicircle. If you add both these area, you will get the area of that given figure. So area of triangle, here the triangle is of measuring 28 centimeter each side. Fine, so it is a equilateral triangle. So how to find out the area of the equilateral triangle? We have not used this formula, but this time we are going to use this formula as root 3 upon 4 a square. This is the formula to find out area of equilateral triangle, because here we don't know the base and height. If you know the base and height, you can find out the area using half base into height formula, but here base and height is not given, so we are going to use this formula, that is root 3 upon 4 a square. So find out the area of the triangle and find out area of that semicircle, add it. So how we are going to do it? Area of equilateral triangle is root 3 upon 4 a square, and area of the semicircle is half pi r square. So replace the values, root 3 as it is, into a is a side is 28, square means 28 into 28 divided by 4, and in the second bracket half will be as it is, pi's value 22 upon 7, and r is a radius. So 28 is the length of that side of the triangle, half of that will be the radius of that a semicircle, so that is 14 into 14. When you solve it, area of the equilateral triangle will get as 339.08, and the area of that semicircle will get as 308. If we add it, we'll get 647.08 as the area of that given figure. Fine. Now we are going to find out the perimeter of that given figure. See, the perimeter is always a boundary. So here what is the boundary of the given figure? So two sides of that triangle that comes, and the arc of that semicircle. So together it will be the boundary of that given figure. So to find out the perimeter, what we are going to do? We are going to add one side of the triangle, the other side of the triangle, and the only the arc. To find out the arc, how we are going to do? From the perimeter of the semicircle, we are going to subtract that inner side, because the inner side of that 28 centimeter we are not going to calculate in the perimeter, because that is doesn't come in the perimeter. So first we will find out the perimeter of that semicircle, and from that if you remove that 28, you will get the area of that arc. So side is 28 centimeter, the other side is also 28 centimeter. Now to find out the perimeter of that semicircle, we are going to use the formula r, pi plus 2 minus 28, because that inner line which we are seeing, that is not going to included in the perimeter. So 28, one positive is there, one negative is there, that will go, 28 will remain, and when you solve the bracket you will get 72. So 28 and 72, that is 100 centimeter is the perimeter of that given figure. Fine. Let us go to the next question, children. Here I have taken the question number 11. You can see the figure here. There's one parallelogram, one small triangle, and one small semicircle. You have to find out the area of this figure and the perimeter of this figure. So we'll find out the area of the figure first. To find out the area of the figure, we have to find out the area of the parallelogram. We are going to find out the area of the triangle, and then area of that semicircle. Fine. So area of the parallelogram, what is the formula? Base into height. Base is given as 12 and height, that is 4, because BD is the height of that parallelogram. So that 4 we are going to take as height of that parallelogram. Next, area of the triangle, that is base into height, half base into height. So base we are going to take that as ED, that is 3, height is BD, that is 4 centimeter. Then area of that semicircle, half pi r square, half into pi is 22 upon 7 and r square. So radius of that semicircle. Height is given BD, that is 4 centimeters. So half of that will be the radius of that semicircle. So that will be 2 into 2. So when you solve it, area of that parallelogram will get at 48, area of the triangle will get as 6, and the area of that semicircle will get 44 upon 7, that means 6.28. Fine. When you add all these three, you will get 60.28 centimeter square. That is the area of that given figure. Now, perimeter of the given figure you have to find out. Fine. Now, to find out the perimeter, we should know all the boundaries. So, what all comes in the boundary now? First, the line BA will come, that is given 12 centimeter. Then AC, that is side of the parallelogram, will come. Then again the base of the parallelogram, that is CE, will come. Then ED, that base of the triangle, and DB, that is arc of that semicircle. So all that together is going to be a perimeter of that given figure. So let us start with one calculation now. To find out AC, that is the side of the parallelogram, we should know AC and BE is equal. So we'll find out BE. How we are going to find out BE? Using the Pythagoras theorem. So we are going to consider the triangle first. Triangle BDE. So BE is the hypotenuse is equal to BD square plus ED square. So what is B square? That is BD square is 16 plus ED square is 9. So 25. So BE is 5 centimeter. So BE and AC is same because they are opposite sides of the parallelogram. So we know now BA is 12 centimeter. AC we got as 5 centimeter. Then base again CE is 15 centimeter, that is given. Then arc of that semicircle. So to find out the arc, what are you going to do? We are going to find out semicircle's perimeter, and then from that we are going to subtract that 4 length because that is inside, it is not outside. So 32 is all the 3 straight lines. Then perimeter of the semicircle will be 72 upon 7. From that subtract 4, that is the length. So we'll get 28 plus 10.28. So when you add all these three sides, all the sides of that figure, that will be 38.28. That will be the perimeter of that given figure. Go through all these sums once again, children, and remaining sums you have to solve on your own. If you have any doubt, let me know. So we are done with the lesson area and perimeter of plane figures, that is 23A, B, C, D. We are done with that. Complete the lesson and be ready for the next chapter. Till then, take care.